Hey guys, and it's Anna again. And sorry about the horrible camera quality again, because yet again the camera is out of battery, so here I find myself. It's like 10 o'clock at night, and I really need to go to bed, but I ate a lot of sugar tonight. I ate like a whole package of Sour Patch Kids. It was way too much sugar, and like now my stomach hurts. Actually, like literally, I ate the whole package. It was not a single serving size package. It was but I did, and here I am. So, anyways, I'm just in this really weird season of life right now, and it's like everything's changing, but in the midst of the changing, it's like really weird, and like I don't know what's going on, and I'm just really tired, and I'm just kind of out of it. And so I don't know if anyone out there is like in the same boat as I am, but I just want to encourage you, like, and encourage myself as I'm encouraging you. God's not done with you. And just because this is a weird season and it's confusing and you don't get it, doesn't mean God's not working here too. He is working even in the moments when you feel like you're just super stagnant and nothing's happening, nothing exciting is going on. I know I love when my life is just so exciting and there's so much new and so much happy and like hanging out with friends all the time and that kind of stuff. But it's okay if you're not in that season of life right now, and that's perfectly fine, and God is still working in that, and even in the mundane, everyday, average days, you can find Jesus there too. I was actually reading, so I'm reading through John right now, and I'm like, it's taking me a really long time. Well, that may have actually been when I was reading through. Like, let me get my Bible out real quick. So after Jesus he rose from the dead, and he was walking on this road with these two guys, and they didn't know that it was Jesus who was walking with them. They were just like, were discussing all that had happened the past couple of days with Jesus dying, and they're like, oh, this guy like claimed he was the Messiah, and like now he died. And Jesus explained to them how like God had been preparing for this and promising for this throughout the Old Testament, and like God is using this kind of thing, and just like revealed to them all this stuff, and there's that key verse in verse 32 where they say, we're in our hearts ablaze within us, as he was talking to us and speaking to us. And that's just like a really that verse is used a lot and pointed out, which is a really cool verse. But what stuck out to me was verse 35. They began to describe what had happened on the road and how he was made known to them in the breaking of bread. And so that's talking about how, like, when he broke the bread, like, they saw, like, oh, this is Jesus, this is the Messiah. He was made known to them in the breaking of the bread. But I started to think about that, and I was like, we can see Jesus in the midst of the breaking of the bread, in the midst of ordinary circumstances, in the midst of common everyday meals. We can see Jesus even in those things. And so that's kind of been my hope for this season of life and these months that I am going into, is that even in the common everyday meals, I will see Jesus working even there, and I will see Jesus's how he is present even there, even in the everyday conversations, even in the lunches and everything. Like, God is still there. He is still working. He is still pursuing me. He's still pursuing those around me, and like just crazy cool stuff. So I encourage you, like, as maybe you're in a slow season, maybe you're in an uncertain season, a season of just a lot of change, and you just feel really tired physically and just worn out, and like you don't know what's gonna happen, you don't know what's coming. I encourage you, like, God is not done with you, and God is still using you. Remain in the Word, and that is a struggle for me right now. It's a struggle because Satan wants to say, oh no, Anna, like, he's not working. Everything's not exciting right now. Like, where is Jesus in this? Where is Jesus in this? And that's like the lies that Satan keeps wanting to put in my head. He keeps telling me, like, Anna, like, why in the world would you read the Word of God? Because he's not here right now. Like, he's not putting anything exciting. He's not doing what you want him to do in your life. And so that temptation is, don't read the Word because of what he's not doing. But instead, my view of it should be, read the Word because of all that he is doing, and because of all that he's going to do, and all that he can do in my heart and in my life through me being in the Word. So, yeah, anyways, gonna probably write my journal and do cool things. So, yeah, peace out, guys. Thanks.